Hello, my name is Mirela Rašić. I was born in Slavonski Brod in 1989. Until I was 2 years old, I lived in Bosnia and Herzegovina in a village called Novo Selo. I started this project, building child-friendly community, because we wanted to help little initiatives on this area that are working with children so that they can make some difference. And I wanted to make some difference for our city and our county. After 20 years that war has finished, you can still feel in this border area that there are some consequences from that war. Many ethnic, religious minorities live in this area, so with older people that were part of the war, you can still feel that its name is Building a Child-Friendly Community. Overall objective is to support promotion of initiatives aiming capacity building of local communities, and it is focused basically on children's rights in our Brod Posavina county. It is very important for us that children from all over our county get adequate preschool education so that they can be prepared for all the responsibilities that are waiting for them in the future life. When we started to write this project, we did a little research, and that research showed us that especially Roma children are in very small percentage are represented in kindergartens here in Slavonski Brod, and that they in very high percentage don't have any kind of preschool education. Our project has many activities that will be implemented in this 1 year and 6 months. Some of them are already implemented. Some of them were creative workshops that we did, round tables with experts in preschool education, and workshops for parents and children that are implementing on 3 locations. One is Donji Andrijevci, other location is Gornji Bogićevci, and the third location is Slavonski Brod. In our budget, we ensured certain amount of money for development of new initiatives and informing the public. By providing sub-grants, we want to help a little organizations, small organizations in our county that will work with children and that will ensure that rights of children are protected. In this activity, we did an open call for proposal that was published in our local newspaper, Posavska Hrvatska. We received lots of application, and the project team in cooperation with an external expert did a little research on them, and we made a decision that 5 projects 5 applications did their best to provide and protect children's rights. Those 5 associations are Association Lima from Slavonski Brod, Kids Theater Ivana Brlić-Mažuranić from Slavonski Brod, Bebrinica from Klakar, Scouts Mihaljevica from Slavonski Šamac, and Roma Association from Slavonski Brod. For example, one of the projects that got sub-grant from Europe House Slavonski Brod is Theater for Children Ivana Brlić-Mažuranić from Slavonski Brod. They are doing plays in 4 villages in our county. When they did a research before writing their projects, they concluded that there is not enough cultural aspects in the rural areas, especially for children and especially for children in preschool education form. So they wrote in their project that they will do exactly that. They will bring a culture from town to children in rural areas. Until now, they have implemented one group of their activities, and that was in Dragalić, in the village of Dragalić, where they did one play, round table, and 2 creative workshops for children and teachers and for children and parents. They also concluded that in that rural areas there is not enough cultural aspects that children and parents can connect from. So that creative workshops did exactly that. They provided parents and children free time to connect, to build a connection between them so that they could spend some quality time together. As I was saying at the beginning of this interview, the small number of Roma children are attending any kind of preschool education here in Slavonski Brod and in Brod-Posavina County generally. So we are glad to inform you that one of the projects that applied on our call for proposal in our project Building Child-Friendly Community is a project that was written by Roma representatives here in Slavonski Brod. Their main objective is to make Roma children go to kindergartens here in Slavonski Brod and to prepare them for their responsibilities that they have in their future education. The main problem with Roma children and Roma people in general here in Slavonski Brod and Brod-Posavina County is their knowledge of Croatian language. Roma people in their homes, they are speaking Roma or Romanian language with their children. So their children have many problems when they come to primary school, and they have problems with Croatian language. So we are trying to connect with their parents. We are trying to tell them the importance of preschool education and the importance of preparation their children for future education. Through this project, Roma representatives will try to increase the number of Roma children that are attending preschool education, in other words, kindergartens here in Slavonski Brod. I have to say that here in our country, Roma children have free preschool education. They have possibility to attend kindergartens in Slavonski Brod for free, but there are many other problems that they have that because of that problems they are not in a position to attend that. One of the problems is that many of their parents does not work. They don't have any kind of transport to transport their children from house to kindergarten. Roma Network Association is working with lots of experts in the field of preschool education by implementing this project until the end of September 2014, and they are trying to, in that way, they are trying to make this project more successful. The important aspect of any culture is tradition. That is why the project from Association Bebrenica from Klakar did a very nice project that brings children back to their roots. They are trying to demonstrate to children what it was like before any kind of technology, internet, computers and other, what it was like to live, play, work and connect with other people. They are trying to do activities that will bring children out from their homes and bring them back to nature. All of the things that are said in this interview are I was trying to explain the basic thing that made me do cultural projects, and that is to motivate the young people that in this area where we have a very high percentage of youth unemployment and that we all can make some difference. The young people should be more organized, more creative, and should be more active in the environment that they are living in. Cultural projects are especially good opportunity to do something like that. In the examples that I showed you, and I was trying to demonstrate that something could be done just if you have a good idea and if you have a good motivation to do that.